When I was in France, we had the presidential election in France, and all my friends were socialists. None of my friends bothered to go and vote. Jospin didn't make it. None of my friends had gone out to vote, and we were all completely devastated. And it was, for me, a tremendous revelation. If you don't stand up and be counted, other people will.
But I got involved because my family all grew up in Hull. Virtually all of the men in that part of Hull went out on the ships. And then in the 1980s, decisions were taken by the then government to stop all of that. And at a stroke, in 2 years, the entire industry ended. So instead of having 2% unemployment, you had 50% unemployment, 60% unemployment. People growing up not knowing anyone in a job. And that's what happened to my family. So
the reason why I got into politics was simply because I noticed various things going on in my area and I wanted to make a change, I wanted to make a difference. I wanted to go against the grain in that I'm black, I'm a woman and I'm young. And the conventional way of thinking among many young people that I knew was that because of those barriers, or perceived barriers, you couldn't make a change. So I wanted to be that person to go against the grain with hard work. I also wanted to understand why everybody in my area was on benefits, why people made certain excuses for things that were going on with them, why I was surrounded by so much crime, why there might be so much police in my given area and not in another, why in my area there would be certain houses which were always focused on in terms of development, but not so much where I lived. So all these different things that were going on in my area, I wanted to understand what was going on and I wanted to make a change. I wanted to be part of the people that would put those decisions forward.
Yeah. And then it makes the point about the smaller classes and more teachers.
More teachers, so then we have smaller classrooms in it and less children getting neglected at the back of the classroom.
More children involved, more one-to-one. Because some people can't, like, when I was
kids are engaged in specialised subjects at that young age.
We wanted to link compulsory language and GCSE, and they wanted to link that to that languages in the EU should be used rather than that is something. It's a subject. It's a point that's
the point of the Economist. We believe that the money is better used and allocated much more efficiently if we spend it early where it's cheap, and when we spend it, it's more of an investment for our future because it started really early. So if you spend it, say, in college or in secondary school, you're spending a lot of money fixing problems that started from early. Now what we reckon as an economist is to make sure these problems don't happen. Instead of correcting market failure, we just make sure market failure doesn't happen at all.
With regards to a sociological point of view, this primary school is the first experience of a focal socializing agent. It's a sociological term which basically teaches primary school children basic values that are needed to create a productive worker.
We hear on the news every day that there's gun and knife crime increasing every day. So raise your hand here if you think that you want to achieve something in life.
Those are those 42,000 individuals who had a dream when they were growing up to become successful. Why? Why was that dream taken away from them? Because of the fees.
What you've done there is politics. It's about choosing between different things. No one here, I hope anyway, thinks that we should just absolutely get rid of one of these tables with the funding and just give all the money to one of the others. But clearly, Claire does schools, I do jobs. Neither of us think that we should just end one or the other, but it's about, there's a limited pot of money, where does it go? What do we do? How do we do more with that money? So that is the absolute essence of politics, what you've done today. I just want to